10 depreciating SUVs that will make you wish you never bought them. Are you tired of being stranded on the side of the highway in the middle of the night, wondering if your car will ever start again? It's a nightmare scenario that no driver wants to experience. But unfortunately, it's all too common. And while it's tempting to believe that a brand new car will solve all your automobile troubles, the truth is often more complicated. That's why we did some digging into the latest reliability data from customer reports to help you avoid the top least reliable new SUVs on the market. After all, when you're investing in a vehicle, you want something that'll keep going for the long haul, not just look shiny and new for a few months. Get ready to hold on tight because we're about to take a ride from bad to worse. Starting off our list of the top least reliable new SUVs is none other than the Volkswagen Tiguan. Now, you might be thinking that the 2021 model would have learned from the mistakes of its predecessors, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Despite claims of refinement and improvement, the Tiguan seems to be plagued with many of the same problems as previous years, including defective service brakes and a poorly built structure. And if that wasn't enough to make you think twice about buying one, both the 2021 and 2022 models have been recalled for a loose brake pipe nut that can lead to brake fluid leakage, increasing the risk of a crash. On the surface, the Tiguan might seem like an attractive option for families who occasionally need a third row but still want a smaller SUV. But when you dig deeper, the model's reliability issues become a major concern. In fact, Consumer Reports rates the 2022 Tiguan 1 out of 5 for its predicted reliability, with an overall reliability score of just 17 out of 100. The poor rating is driven primarily by minor engine issues, suspension problems, in-car electronics malfunctions, and body integrity issues. And if that's not enough to make you hit the brakes on your purchase decision, drivers have reported numerous issues with the timing chain of the car's engine, which can crop up as early as 20,000 miles. So if you're in the market for an SUV that won't leave you stranded, it's best to steer clear of the Tiguan. Then we have the Volvo XC90, a premium SUV that comes with all the exacting construction you'd expect from a Swedish automaker, as well as an unwavering commitment to safety. But when it comes to reliability, the XC90 seems to have hit a roadblock. Despite its reputation for occupant protection, the XC90 has been plagued by complaints filed by Consumer Reports about its lackluster engine, which makes clumsy noises and can lead to bumpy rides on rough terrain. And with a reliability score of just 17 out of 100, the XC90 is one of the least reliable SUVs on the market. Minor suspension, powertrain, transmission, and drive system problems, along with body integrity issues, all contributed to its poor rating. Next up, we have the 2019 Cadillac XT4, an entry-level luxury crossover SUV that quickly started to earn a bad reputation for its reliability. Drivers reported that the engine is loud and harsh, the throttle is too jerky, and the suspension and seats are simply uncomfortable over the long distances. And with 1 out of 5 reliability rating, it's no surprise that the XT4 has made our list. The primary reason for its poor rating is due to transmission, power equipment, and drive system issues. In fact, General Motors has even issued a technical service bulletin for certain examples of the 2020 and 2021 model year XT4s, warning of problems related to the clutch spring retaining ring and the transmission. If car dependability matters to you, it's better to steer clear of the XT4 and avoid the headache of dealing with these issues. Next on the list is the Kia Seltos. It's been labeled as much less reliable as the average new car by Consumer Reports. Not only does it have trouble with the transmission, power equipment, and in-car electronics, but the engine itself has been known to make a lot of noise and struggle with acceleration. The base powertrain is also underpowered and was recalled in 2021 due to a manufacturing defect. All in all, if you're looking for a subcompact crossover, you might want to look elsewhere. Moving on to the Ford Explorer. It may have been overhauled and redesigned for the 2020 model year, but it's still not living up to expectations. The transmission has stiffness issues that result in rough shifting and a rigid ride, while exterior body issues such as paint warping and bubbling have also been reported. Consumer Reports has warned that 3-row crossover will continue to disappoint owners when it comes to overall reliability and ownership experience. Let's take a ride on the wild side with the number 5 spot on our list of the most unreliable cars out there. The Genesis GV80, a luxurious SUV that may have saved Tiger Woods' life in a high-speed crash, has a dark side that's not as impressive. While it may have top safety scores, its reliability is anything but stellar. Consumer Reports survey data shows that the 2021 GV80 had major issues with its transmission and drivetrain system, resulting in a predictability rating of 1 out of 5. That's right, just 1. And that's not all. The NHTSA has received multiple owner complaints, ranging from a check engine light that came on within 30 days of purchase to defective fuel injector systems. To make matters worse, the parts required to fix these problems are often on back order, leaving owners frustrated and stranded without their overpriced SUV. Speaking of the price tag, the 2022 Genesis GV80 starts at $50,000, but can quickly skyrocket to over $75,000 when fully loaded. That's a hefty price to pay for a car that could spend more time in the shop than on the road. At number 4 is the new Mercedes-Benz GLE. It may have all the latest bells and whistles, but it seems like there are some serious reliability issues that could put a damper on your luxury SUV dreams. According to the CR survey, the GLE has some serious red flags that potential buyers need to know about, including problems with the engine, electrical system, power equipment, and climate system. Even the body integrity and in-car electronics get low reliability ratings. In fact, the GLE got a dismal score of 5 out of 100 for overall reliability and a measly 1 out of 5 for predicted reliability. To make matters worse, the NHTSA has recalled the 2020 GLE a whopping 28 times and the 2021 model 11 times for various issues, including problems with the powertrain, electronical systems, and engine. So if you're thinking about splurging on this luxury mid-sized SUV, you might want to think twice before you take that plunge. We're about to take a wild ride to the world of SUVs, and the next stop is the number 3 spot, which is held by the 2021 Kia Sorento. The midsize SUV has undergone a complete overhaul, with a stunning redesign both inside and out, featuring new powertrain options that make it a strong contender in the market. However, looks can be deceiving, and beneath the surface lies some serious flaws. For starters, the base 4-cylinder engine is far from impressive, lacking both speed and quietness, while the 281 horsepower turbo 4-cylinder that comes with higher trims is a better choice. It's not without its own issues, as the dual-clutch automatic can cause low speed vibrations and clunky shifting. Plus, the ride can be a bit stiff even if the handling is responsive. To make matters worse, the 2022 Kia Sorento is at the very bottom of the list when it comes to 3-row mid-sized SUVs, according to Consumer Reports. The low reliability rating is due to issues with the transmission, power equipment, and body integrity, all of which were identified through survey feedback and test drives. So while the 2021 Kia Sorento may look sharp and feel premium on the inside, potential buyers should approach with caution, as it may not be as dependable as one might hope. According to CR, the GMC Yukon, Chevrolet Suburban, and Chevrolet Tahoe are the most unreliable models in their class. While these SUVs may have high mileage potential and lower repair costs, they suffer from extensive transmission, engine, body, and power equipment issues. Even though they made the 200,000-mile mark more often, the reliability rating for these SUVs is still the lowest among all models. So if you want to avoid being stranded on the side of the road, you might want to think twice before getting behind the wheel of a GM Yukon, Suburban, or a Tahoe. And that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you did, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. Also, if you have any thoughts or comments about today's topic, please leave them in the comments section below. We always love hearing from our viewers. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.